We want to see what is the difference between fundamental level 6 and quenching level 6, right? And this is interesting because what you're really doing is you're testing two different dynamics. You're testing something that gives you 14% additional damage, period, right? Against something that gives you 50 on some of your skills, right? Plus the +2, which is what makes this ridiculous. So we're gonna test to see where our damage is at with fundamental 6 and quenching 6. And we're gonna see which one's better. And then we're gonna talk about which one we're gonna use, why, and what we're gonna use once we get malice. All right, so first we're going to summon. All right, then we're gonna eat all our food. All right, and then let's just go to our stats, make sure everything is looking all right. Right, level 8, superior, offensive, summon. Yeah, this looks normal. Fundamental, adapt. Yep, it all looks normal. Touch, maybe this touch brought me down a little bit low. I don't know. Should be okay though. So I don't see any issues. We were at 93,900 and we dropped a little bit. I don't know why we dropped. So our crit's at 100. Okay, crit damage 232. Electro's at 343. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking pretty good. Okay. Fundamental is what we're testing. Let's get some good damage off. I don't know where I'm gonna be at, so let's get a good baseline. Yeah. Okay, 45, so we're at around 46 billion. Now that was a very sloppy run. So we're gonna disregard 46. So we're gonna try this again. But one thing that we did notice is that even though our blind silhouettes are low, goodness gracious, did it shoot up in overall damage. So we're gonna try this again, but we let our silhouette reset once when it wasn't supposed to, which isn't good. So we're gonna try this again. I did it again. I did it again. Well, that sucks. Darn it. See? I did it again. Ah. I messed up at that part. That was 48 billion. Wow, that was 48 billion even with the mistake. We did 2 less silhouettes, but we got 5 triple flashes off there. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to accept the mistake because it's being disingenuous. My damage is a lot lower than it's supposed to be. So we're gonna try that one more time. What up, Void? What's poppin' with you? We're gonna try that one more time and let's do it right. Come on. One, two, three. Okay. All right, here I guess. Darn it. 46 billion. My numbers are sporadic right now. I'm dealing anywhere between 45 to 48. Okay, try that one more time. I'm ready for inventor. Everything is ready. Just need to transfer the title right now. Ah, nice. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, made a mistake right there. Sorry. Apologize. Here we go. I'm gonna not suck one of these days. Boom. Right there. Right here. I'll hold out. Okay, right here. Right here. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Okay, I'll wait. Boom. Got that. Oh, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Right here. Okay. Like I'll wait. Okay, right now. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. There it is. 50 billion. Okay. Much better run. Much better run. 50 billion. I think that's about where I'm at damage wise. I think 50 billion is a good take on where I'm at. That is of course without like the buffs, right? So I'm still missing, missing Mind Wars buff. We're missing Dawn. We're missing Sleep buff. We're missing Mech buff. Like there's in Fleece, I'm probably gonna deal about, I want to say I'm about 57, 58 right now with Fundamental. But let's compare this to Quenching. That's what we want to do right now. We want to compare this to Quenching. That is the idea. I want to see where Quenching is going to be at in comparison. We're going to take this off and we're going to put Quenching level 6 on. And we're going to see like how, I mean, is it comparable? Is it way off? Is it a little bit? Are we now missing a shit ton of damage? Is it going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Because think about what you're missing. That 50% damage off silhouette, right? Turns into 14 only, right? But you get 14 off everything, including your ult. So you're getting more damage off your ults. And then like that's 14 on every skill instead of the 50 off all skills over 30 and below. And you're missing the +2 skills on everything 30 and below too. So it's like there's you know, the difference between the two inscriptions tell a story just by themselves. You want to finish the rest of the mentor warns? Maybe after this inscription test. Let's do it. One, two, one. One, two. Come on. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Okay, got it. Okay, boom and boom. Okay, and boom. And boom. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1. Whoa, 10 seconds. Whoa, that was really bad. What happened? Oh my God, that was really bad and I still did 49 billion? Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Quenching is showing up right now. One thing that Quenching is doing is that it's making these damage go way up. These numbers, they're both going up by 14% straight up. Oh, that's insane. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. Even though the inscriptions are so different. Nope, messed up. Sorry. Okay, here we go. And give it a rest, give it a rest, give it a rest, and go. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and can I do this? I imagine that's okay. I should have been okay. Oh, I guess we'll do this. 1, 1. 1, 2, 1. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. 47.3. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. They are very similar in power. They are very similar to power. And I'm gonna say that because the damage on Triple Flash and Shattered Sun, they just get so much higher when Quenching is equipped, right? Like you gain so more, and you gain so much more on these, right? And even though I'm getting like a good amount of silhouettes off, like, you know, 47 to 50, right? Without fundamental, it takes a really big hit on the silhouettes, but this damage kind of makes up for it. Wow. You know what? That's what's up. So that means that if you're a Magic Blade, right, and you have level 6 quenching, right, and you don't have level 6 fundamental, you're fine. It's not a game-breaking difference. And matter of fact, when you're in a raid, right, are you more likely to get like silhouette resets off, or are you more likely to get your, you know, your burst ults off? You're more likely to get your burst ults off. So I would argue that if you notice that you're lacking in damage in raids, you might want to put on Quinching, because Quinching does work greatly with your ult. At the end of the day, 14 additional damage, you know, if you're doing like, if you're focusing on like getting your Shattered Sun combos off, you know, at the right spots, this is going to help you, you know, get even more damage off in those spots. So whereas fundamental is really, you know, silhouette focused, you know what I'm saying? If you're getting more and more silhouettes off, more and more silhouettes off, more and more silhouettes off, then this is going to be extremely advantageous, you know what I mean? But if you're in a scenario where you're not, then you would give the nod to Quenching, you know what I mean? You would give the nod to Quenching. What I'm going to end up doing is, as you can tell, I have Touch of Malice level 9. So I'm going to get Malice level 9 and Malice level, I'm sorry, I'm going to get Touch of Malice on my pants and my chest piece. So I'm going to be running all three. I'm going to be running Extraordinary Technique, Quenching, and Fundamental, because as you can imagine, the power with these two, they're very similar. So putting them together is going to be, it's going to be unbeatable. I'm telling you. I'm going to be running Extraordinary Technique level 3, Quenching level 3, and I'm going to be doing Fundamental level 3 all together on my chest and my pants. Hopefully I have that set up soon, because that setup is going to be, it's going to be dealing some damage. It's going to be dealing some damage. In the meantime, I'll be rocking Fundamental on the regular, but I'm not going to lie to you. Like if let's say I'm in the butterfly room during raid, I'm taking Fundamental off and I'm putting Quenching on, because Quenching is going to help me, at least, because whenever I do butterfly, bro, butterfly is so hard to do silhouette combos. You know what I'm saying? Because when you break the moth, fuck, sometimes a silhouette combo is going to lead you to the other side of the moth and you're going to end up taking poison damage, right? And you know, you have to do it so close to the ground that it's really easy to mess up. And that's when, you know, that's only when the moth is broken. You know what I mean? When you're trying to, you know, break the scale, you can do a silhouette combo on once, and sometimes you just want to, you know, do a strong, you know, what, resonance, triple flash, and an ult combo to break the other scale. You know what I mean? So Quenching is going to come in handy greatly for that. So I think that's something to think about, you know, when you're doing your, you know, when you're doing your raids, it's gonna be nice. I think they both have great usefulness, right? If I'm fighting against the behemoth and I'm able to constantly get like behind the boss and stay in the air, well, then Fundamental is gonna be the best, because I'm gonna be silhouette combo his ass off, right? And I'm gonna be doing constant damage, just consistent, and beating down the tentacles. Again, it's going to be consistent silhouettes all day long. So you know, that's just me speaking from experience, you know, and, you know, speaking in a sense to where those are the raids that we're doing. So that's kind of the context that I'm putting behind it. So yeah, both of these are fire. I'm definitely keeping them both and I'm using them both. All three of these are definitely better than, you know, Charge Technique, Anomaly Break, and what's the other one? Piercing Technique. Yeah, if you're a Magic Blade, I think these are the three that you want to stick to for sure. But you know, hell yeah, that's that. You know, I wasn't expecting for it to be that close. You know, to be honest with you, the fact that it was kind of close was crazy. That was fire. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe. Head over to Twitch, follow Chovio6, where I do stream 3 or 4 times a week. See you there.